Hello and welcome at the annual AI for History Awardshow. My name is Björn Feideman and today we are going to look at the last three initiatives that are still left in the race to win this prestigious AI for History prize and the 10,000 euros to further enhance their ideas. So without further ado, let's begin. Preservation of historical, cultural heritage is very hard. And that's why these three initiatives have came up with various ideas to preserve the past and preserve our cultural heritage. And today is the last time they can pitch their ideas to the wider public. Let us take a look at our first company, History, a journey through the past. A Dutch company that wants to make history more fun and engaging for everyone. For students on all levels of education, it will be a free tool. For everyone outside of education, they need to pay monthly or yearly. The initiative wants people to engage with history that's never seen before and better enhance their historical consciousness, a term coined by Zharas. Key in this is making sense of the past and construct expectations for the future. By making it more of a VR experience, either with or without your gaming tablet or your gaming suit, people or students are visiting and watching events and felt like being there when it actually happened. But why is it this way? We live in a world that is getting more fast-paced than ever before, and this generation has more with comfort and accessibility than generations before them. For scientists, this is a great way to let AI, on basis of historical sources and other materials, construct the past to better understand what happened, how it may have happened, since we are not 100% sure, and validate any type of hypothesis. The example history has given is that from ancient Rome, where you visit the Colosseum during a gladiator fight. You can also choose the option to be the gladiator and really feel how it was during a fight. You even, when you have the right bodysuit, feel getting hit with a sword. The company also stresses that this may be the first attempt into building a time machine. Time will only tell if this is really true. After a short break, we will continue with our second initiative in line, Gelangua. Maybe you will remember it when you were younger and learning different languages when you were at school. A teacher telling you how to speak a language, how to write a language in boring, dull books. Well, now there were already new kinds of technology available. Different kinds of applications for your phone in which you could learn a language in a more fun and engaging way. And Gelangua wants to go beyond this, wants to take a step further and give you more of a new experience with learning languages. And they did this by creating a VR experience in learning languages. You will put on your headset, and upon putting it on, you will enter a digital space. First of all, you are going to choose your personal assistant. You can select someone for a few options, and after it, you will walk through a next room in which you will choose the language you want to learn. And this can be any language that have ever existed on planet Earth. The database is full with different types of languages, and it is up to you to decide which language you want to learn. You can go, for example, learn ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, or maybe how people spoke Latin in the first place. You can even study present day languages that still exist, but it is also more about preserving all the languages that have ever been on Earth. The company behind Gelangwa is following the Endangered Language Project, but as I said before, they are going beyond to revive those languages not spoken anymore. At the beginning of the 21st century, the United Nations established ideas of preserving language as a human right. That's also why Gelangwa were creating a new environment in which language can be preserved, but also be learned. And when people are going to learn these languages, the languages will not disappear. They will be still spoken throughout the world, for what purpose one may have in learning that specific type of language. Not only that, it will help also in preserve more of a communal history and all the types of cultural heritage. And since we have come a long way, AI is getting better in language documentation and learning. And if AI is getting very much important in saving endangered languages. Gelangwa will have a monthly or yearly subscription. After a short break, we will continue to our last initiative that is still in the race to win the €10,000 and the prestigious AI for History award. Last stop is the clothing company Looka, a French company that's all about learning more about textile. And this company is going to show you where your textile come from, so when it was still a little plant, and then the journey it took to become your favorite piece of clothing style. You can imagine that cultural heritage is also very much connected to this idea. The French company is going to do something completely different with the AI technology than the previous two. They are going to show that AI in this way is more used as your shopping list. You will scan your piece of fabric or your piece of clothing that you want to examine, and you will get more information about it, but also what can you buy from what is silk or what from something cotton. You can even select a certain time frame in which you want to look for your clothing. So for example, you are looking for something from the 17th century and you have some piece of fabric you want to examine and see, okay, well, was this type of clothing also available back then? You will scan it and then the AI machine will come up with an array of your clothing. So it is actually typing in, or in this way scanning a piece of clothing as a prompt, and then the AI machine will go to work and think of, okay, what do I have in my database that is connected to this time frame with this piece of clothing, and they will bring it all together and will show you very different types of examples of how it will look like. Looka is free to use for everyone, but buying certain type of clothes will of course come with some type of cost that will heavily be dependent on what you are going to buy. And with that being said, this was our last initiative. To sum up a little bit, we have seen that history wants to go in a new direction with extracting big data and showing it more of a new visual way of interpreting that type of data, but also interpreting the past on basis of a big array of historical sources. Gelangwa wants to go beyond what already was been done with learning different type of languages and showing that it is very much important to revive all type of languages by preserving them for later generations. And Looka, the exclusive clothing brand, wants everyone to be able to buy certain type of clothes that you have examined yourself, and after it even can wear it whenever you like when you have bought it. All the initiatives want you to experience cultural heritage in a new and a more engaging way. And with that being said, this is something that connects all three the initiatives. And that is something that has been lacking for quite a while, and we have finally 3 initiatives in 2045 that will come up with a solution to make cultural heritage more preservable for the future, but also more fun to engage with for this newer generation. Now it's all up to you. You can decide who will win this AI for History award and this 10,000 euros. Let in the comments know who you think is the best initiative, and also let us know why. This was the AI for History award show. My name is Björn Feideman. Until next time.